Good morning. I'm not going to address a question this morning. I just wanted to reflect on something that happened to me over the weekend. On Saturday, I was in Toronto at a very nice French restaurant, and this young, handsome man came in and wearing a fabulous tie. I fell in love with it right away. So as the meal progressed, he was with a bridal party, a wedding party, and he appeared to be the best man. So almost through my dinner, I was in the men's room, and the groom was there, and I said, "Congratulations on your wedding." And I said, "By the way, I'd like you to tell the best man that I'm willing to trade my brand new car for his tie, straight up." And he laughed. He had a good laugh, and told me that it was his brother. So I'm back to my table, and in about 45 minutes, we were prepared to go, and I was right at the door, and I felt a hand on my shoulder, and I turned around, and there was this young man. And as he stood there in front of me, he took off the tie, folded it gently, and handed it to me. And he said, "I don't wear a lot of ties," he said, "and I thought you would enjoy this much more than I would." I offered him some money, but he just said no. It was a lovely gesture, and it's a fabulous tie. So I was reflecting on that over the weekend and on my way home, and I thought about it. Reminded me of the parable or the story in Scripture of the widow's mite. Jesus is in the temple and he observes the Pharisees giving money, a lot of money, but they have lots and lots of money. But then he points out to his disciples the widow who has only 2 coins at all and gives them both as an offering. And I thought about that, and I thought how easy it is for some of us to give the things that are easy. And something comes up and the food drive comes up and we go to our cupboard and we grab stuff that's been sitting there for a while why do we have this can of lima beans? And we gather a little bag together and we bring it in and we feel pretty good about ourselves. We pat ourselves on the back and it's necessary and needed. That's wonderful. But sometimes other charities come up and we give money. Well, I have money. It's easy to give money. And once again, you pat yourself on the back and said you've done something nice. But it's hard sometimes to give those things that we treasure, things that we buy because we like them. It's really difficult to give those away. And I don't know how come we become so attached to things. And sometimes more than things, it's those things that are quite rare for us and that we treasure the most that could be time and energy. And how willing am I then to give away some of that time when someone says they need to see me, could they talk to me? And I'm a bit reluctant sometimes to share my time with them. I'm reminded of the story of the widow's mite. Sometimes I need to give what I have or my energy. And as this young man gave me the tie, a wonderful gift, I had this chance to reflect on how we give and how are we able to give, like I've said many times before, love and accept love, give and accept gifts, but sometimes it's more difficult to give those things that we treasure. And yet it's those things when we give them that often bring us the most in return. Oh, and by the way, it's a beautiful tie. Thanks.